What?
Hey, how's it going, everyone? How's it going? So I'm just gonna knock out some dailies for a little bit before we start really jumping into anything. So how's everyone doing today? One second, gonna fix something. All right, back. I am back in action. This is a really weird comp. Really strange comp. Yeah, I've never really seen this. You see weird things in Squad Arena, right? My blue stack's running a little slow. Still a little slow. You gonna freeze on me? Yeah. Ah, they survived. And they survived. Interesting. I'm definitely gonna eat you. Yeah, go die. Well, I did some good damage right there. some good damage. Hey SWGOH, how you doing, my dude? How are you doing? Doing some dailies, having a little fun, messing around, you know. Nothing too serious. Yeah, my blue stacks can't handle all these bombs. How are you doing today? How'd your last match go? Did you get the W? Nice. Yeah, me too. Me too. I am also just resting at home. You went 3-0 this round? Nice, dude. Nice. I think I went 2-1. 2-1. Isn't bad. I can't show you what happened last time, but I ended up winning. Actually, that guy dropped a battle he went Profundity against my Executor and lost. So he didn't even try against the Leviathan. He tried against the Executor and lost. So my Executor and Profundity, or my Executor and Leviathan held. Really weird. Really weird seeing that. You don't see, generally you don't see people lose the Profundity fight. Hey, Yab Nubdub. How are you doing, my dude? So today we're doing roster reviews. So if you wanted a roster review, you can be first in line, my friend. But I'm just knocking out, just knocking out my dailies. Cool. You got it, my dude. You got it. That sucks, my dude. That sucks. No, no DM, no Dark Trooper, Moff Gideon, Datacron. That Datacron's so good too. It's so good. That Dark Trooper hits so hard, so ridiculously hard. How did you do, Yeb Nubdub, on Grand Arena this time? Don't judge. I'm here to help, my dude. I'm here to help. So sometimes you went 3-0. Nice, nice. What arena are you in? Or what do you call it? League? Kyber 1. Nice. Nice. So you have some weird stuff in your account or something? Kyber 1. So for 2 days in a row, I need one shard of Marauder. It's okay. Hey, Citrus. Oh yeah, Citrus Killer. I think he's not in my chat. I think Citrus Killer may have just subscribed on his own. I don't know, if you're here, Citrus Killer, say something. But I'm pretty sure he didn't. Hey, good morning, Mark. 2-1, nice, nice. Good for you, my dude. Good for you. Hey, Salasher, how are you doing, my dude? How are you doing? How's your day going? How was your day? Knocking out my dailies. I hear the second one is hard. I think you have to go all potency or something on it. I don't know. That's what I heard. Because I heard tenacity or potency or something, but I don't know. I know it's not a cakewalk. Leia? Leia? Yeah, I heard the second one is like harder. The second tier. Well, you heard it here. Yubnub says it's easy. Hmm. Nice. If you're that worried about it, then get the Rolo Zeta. If it'll make it easier. We're all Zeta poor. Citrus. Oh, okay, so you are in here, Citrus Killer. Because I saw you subscribe before. And I was like, oh, I wonder if he subscribed before I started this or not. Well, if you wanted a roster review, Citrus Killer, you're welcome to drop your ally code. If you you don't have to, if you don't want to, but you're more than welcome to. More than welcome to. How much Kairos do I have? I don't know, 1800 or something between the two. I think. I know, I'm a little Cairo poor. A little Cairo poor. Only 1800. But, you know, we plebs do what we can. We plebs do what we can. Doing what I can. Yeah, something like that. I know, right? I don't know. I feel like I need a stockpile. So this has, I guess I have like 2,000. Because I have like 1,000, oh no, 1,074 of these. I don't know. Around there? Let's see. What am I saving them for? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And 844 of these. So I guess I have like 1,900. 1,900. Hey, luck of bonus. Yeah, luck of bonus. He attacked. My last opponent lost on. He didn't attack my Leviathan, and then he dropped his profundity against my Executor. So I ended up getting the win. So yeah, pretty. I thought I was gonna get the win. I was pretty confident that he wouldn't be able to clear my Leviathan, so he didn't even try. I was a little surprised to see that he failed on my Executor, because I thought he would just like try on Leviathan, but he didn't. He went for the guaranteed win and then lost that guaranteed win. So, you know, not too great of a battle for him. But, you know, what am I gonna do with all my Zetas? I'm gonna spend them, my dude. I'm gonna spend them. I'm not like saving for anything. It's just that's how much I have. I told you guys. I think I told you guys before. My bottleneck right now, I have one bottleneck currently. That's it. One bottleneck for the most part. Two, I guess. I have two bottlenecks. I have Zetas, and then I have signal data. Zetas and signal data. So, yeah. But don't worry, I'll be Cairo poor soon. I'll be Cairo poor soon, because I have enough gear stockpiled, so I can. Yeah, triple tucker is the way to go. So I have enough gear saved up, so I can. Where's my farming tab? So I can gear up JML to gear 13, Iden to gear 13, Jedi Knight Anakin to gear 13, and I'm pretty much almost done with this dude. I need like 5 more of these, 3 more of these, and then I'll have the gear to get him to gear 13. So my what do you call it? My Kairos are going to go real quick, and then I start the Inquisitor journey. So yeah, I'm gonna take these to like R5 right here. Follow them: Ben Solo, Iden, Anakin, Grievous, Barriss, and then yeah, then we'll go from there. I did make this nice arrow this week. Look at this arrow I made. 27 speed on an offense arrow. Isn't that sexy? Isn't this like pretty sexy? Look at this thing. 8.5% offense, 27 speed. Why not buy blue signal data? I don't know, my dude. Because I use my crystals for galactic chases and for getting my ships up, pretty much. So all these crystals are pretty much going to go towards the new fleet, whatever it is. So that new fleet is going to go to whatever that thing is. So, but yeah, this week that guide I just made. It's not a big deal, like a bonus, because I have Ninth Sister. Because I'm doing the yeah. So I have Ben Roy, I have Rey, but 9th, 8th, 2nd, 7th, 5th. So the what do you call it? Barriss isn't gonna slow me down. Barriss isn't even an issue. Like it's what 100 Kairos or something. But right after Barriss, I'm doing the Inquisitor farm. So I'll have her gear 12 or gear 13 before I have the Kairos for all these. So the Kyrotech is gonna, even though I have 1800 Kyrotech right now, that's not enough for Inquisitors. That's not enough. Here, let me do the SWGOH. Let's see. Because like JML is gonna be what, 700, 800 or something. I forget how many they are. 800, 250, 350, 5, 600. So 600 Kairos are gonna go to JML right off the bat, right? So that means I have 1200 Kyrotech, and then these 4. So I have like 800 Kyrotech. 800 Kyrotech. Hey, thanks for following. Man, that's so tiny. The Scout Trooper? Why is that so small? But thanks. I think the Scout Trooper for subscribing. Yeah, 2000 for, yeah. So I don't have enough. I don't have enough. So I have 800 right now in the bank for Inquisitors. Yeah. So, but it's gonna go quick. It's gonna go quick. I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried. Like, plus, like, there's so many, and you guys have to think, there's so many bottlenecks, right? There's so many bottlenecks. So if you accelerate something, then you're just pushing yourself into the next bottleneck. So if I take all my crystals, right? If I take them all and I start like pushing them into whatever, because I do all my refreshes. I do 3 refreshes in Conquest, and I do 3 refreshes for everything else. But I'm not going to, I'm still saving crystals because I get 400 crystals a day from fleets, plus Kyber crystals. So you get crystals as long as you're a G and you get your fleet first place and you are in Kyber, you're gonna get like mad crystals. But if I spent those like accelerating my account needlessly, because my progress is absolutely fine. If I start pushing signal data, then I'm just gonna have a Bronzium wiring crunch, and I would much rather have a signal data because signal data is a absolutely finely placed bottleneck to be at. Like it's fine. It's absolutely fine. How fast I relic up my characters with being like with just doing 3 refreshes for signal data. And then if I start accelerating it, I'm not going to have good mods for my characters. I'm not going to have, I'm going to run out of bronzium wiring because that stuff goes like super quick. So you guys are like, if I push one thing, then I fall behind on another. So you have to like, you have to be comfortable with progress at progress's speed. And if you you start pushing things, then you're just going to push yourself into the next bottleneck. And that bottleneck might be a lot worse than what you would originally be at. Because I don't want to be like reaching into my my couch cushions just to find, you know, some bronzium wiring, or having to like spend money to get some bronzium wiring or something when I save crystals a little bit every day, and then a lot more when events come in. And then when I have the next big fleet that comes, I'll have all these crystals to, one, do the galactic chases, and then two, to get that ship to 7 stars so I can keep dunking on these fools. So, you know, like, if you look at the short term and you're like, I'm just going to accelerate my account for the short term, yeah, I may like get some new stuff in my account, but it's just going to push me into a bronzium wiring hole, and then I'm not going to have crystals to to unlock the new ship. So, and I don't want to spend money on crystals or anything like that. So I don't spend money to accelerate my account in that way. Like I don't. So I don't buy gear. I don't buy gear with crystals. I don't buy signal data with crystals, because you're just like pushing yourself into that next bottleneck. So that's why I don't do that. KY, or whoever asked. Yeah, KY. So yeah. See? Boom. 400 crystals. My bronzium is like getting low, dude. My bronzium is getting low. Even at the speed I'm going right now, my bronzium is low. And I do have this stuff right here. So I have things that I can crunch if I really wanted to. But like my bronzium is already at the pace that I'm going. My bronzium is getting less and less and less and less. So yeah. And that's because you may also have the ability to not farm characters, because I farm a lot of characters too, because I'm farming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hard nodes for characters and 4 hard nodes for ships. So I can't put as much into bronzium as you make by going like all in on that Cairo node, because I still have to farm. I still don't have a lot of things. Like I've only been playing this game for 2 years. So 2 years. So if you look at like these massive accounts I'm playing against that have everything, like I'm not in that position. So I have to play smartly. This game is a resource management game first and foremost, like resource management. Even my account is not built for Grand Arena. Like, it's absolutely not built for Grand Arena. Does it do well in Grand Arena? Like, yeah, it does well in Grand Arena, but it's not built for that. It's built for resource management first and foremost. And then, like secondly, Grand Arena is just like a tertiary effect of what I do. So there's only like 2 things I did specifically for Grand Arena, and that was I guess 3: Starkiller, Wampa, Savage. That's it. Those are the 3 things I specifically farmed just for Grand Arena. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. But yeah, maybe like one day, you know, I'll change once I no, Solasher, I've had Jabba for a really long time. Solasher, so I 100% farmed Jabba. I farmed Wampa for Grand Arena, like 100%. So It wasn't for Java. Like I farmed Wampa and Savage because I needed more characters in Grand Arena. Because once you start going into like every time you go up, it exponentially gets like more and more. So no matter what, I say everyone should farm Savage and Wampa into their account because for Grand Arena that's like 10 full characters. Yeah, I understand KY, but hey Flynn. I got you, Flynn. Hold on, let me make a list. Alright, so Yubnub is first, and then we'll go Flynn. Can you believe? Well, I'm sure you guys can believe, but I've had 99 crystals for this for 3 days. 3 days. This is why I don't believe in like CG purposefully throttling stuff, but you know, I've just had some really bad luck with this Marauder. Really bad luck. So close. But these are the last 4 hard node ships I need until the comeuppance. Until the comeuppance. But that's and I have that at 6 stars. So I'm almost done. I'm almost done with fleets. I'm almost done farming ships. And then I'm going for, I'll get the Profundity and Scythe soon, so. Yep. Alright. Let's see what I have to do. I don't even remember. So today was so busy, I didn't have a chance to even do my dailies. I just try to like spend down my energy as much as I can. Nah, dude. Not at all. Not at all, KY. Not at all. Thanks for asking though, but I will not. I'm gonna say nah, hell to the nah, nah, nah. I don't care about my Marauder. My Marauder is really weak. I use it as a reinforcement, but having a 6-star, I'm not farming Bo-Katan requirements. So Lekka bonus. I don't know if you heard this before, but I don't farm for Grand Arena. I don't farm for Grand Arena. I don't. Nah. And Bo-Katan is just like a what do you call it? Starkiller. Bo-Katan's just like Starkiller. I don't have Afra. I won't have Bo-Katan. Because I'm not specifically farming. See how fast this dude attacks me? He attacks me within like minutes or seconds sometimes. Yeah, my Bad Batch are really weak. I'm still farming their shards. I'm shard farming Bad Batch right now. So there's only like in TB? Yeah, maybe. But TB is my least favorite game mode. My least favorite. But I will be farming. Yeah. I'm farming Inquisitors. I'm farming Inquisitors next. So this is my farm path. I get JML soon, right? I get JML. I'm gonna finish these guys to relics for fleets, and then for my Ray squad, and then I'm going straight into Inquisitors, into Profundity. That's my current farm plan. So, and then I'll do. I have all the shards for Leia. I have all the shards for JMK, and I'll get these guys up and running. Then I'll probably get the Bad Batch or whatever else is new. So that's my farming path currently. I'll farm what do you call it? Bo-Katan when she's accelerated. Or if there's a reason to farm her, I'll farm her. But currently I don't like, yeah, she's a great character. She's a great Datacron right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna farm her. Like maybe when I have everything, I'll start like farming new stuff. But I currently do not have everything. JML? Yeah, I'm really close to JML. I'm really close to JML. I need because I farm for resources, right? So JML gets me better boxes in Conquest. Like he is the best Conquest character. So yeah, I'll still use him in to great effect in Grand Arena, but I don't think we're that close. SWGOH. I really don't think Bo-Katan is gonna lead to anything anytime soon. She's just a really strong Grand Arena character, and I think that's enough for people to invest in her. I don't think they're gonna push her hard. I don't. So I just need 3 more relics on RT-D2, and I'll just 3 more relics. And I'll start ticket farming for JML. All right, let's see. All right, that's 100, 100, 200, 100. Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I think if you're gonna farm something new, like yeah, absolutely, start farming it as soon as you can so that you can finish the shard farms. Yeah. So when my guild does a push for Jedi Knight Cal, I'll do a push. But my guild's focus right now is Inquisitors. So for stuff like that, for TB, you have to follow your guild, like what your guild is doing, or you have to be willing to leave your guild. I'm not willing to leave my guild because they are fantastic, fantastic. They're known for just how great they are in TW. They're known for that. So my guild is just like amazing. Here, I'll show you guys. Hold on. Watch. One second. Where is... I'll recruit here. Find a guild. What is it? 382-621-897. All right, so let's see my guild. TB history. TB, we hit 30 stars. So 30 stars at 400 million GP. Pretty good, right? 30 million. Raid history, we hit the 208 box, which is decent. Decent, right? 400 mil. But look at this TW record. Look at it. It goes on and on and on and on and on and on. We just win. They just win. These guys are absolute animals. Absolute animals. So it's not even, we're not even PvE focused. We're not even PvE focused. Like, but these guys, they just whip it on in TW. They just whip it on. And I like to play at that level with these guys is phenomenal. I didn't even like TW until I joined this guild, and they just like whip it on. So yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Love this guild. Love this guild. I'm gonna stay in it. So yeah, they're fantastic. Just a fantastic group of people, and they're everything. Like There are guild leaders, the community, the players, like everything is just like to my liking. They're really active in Discord and everything. So, um, yeah, just great people, great people. So, I absolutely like so, and but you have to follow the lead of your guild. So my guild says push Inquisitors. I'm a farm Inquisitors. When they say farm Cal, I'll farm Cal, you know? So that's our next goal. Like first is like we're all gonna get our Rivas, which we're pretty close. I think within the next month, my most of my guild will have Riva, and then I'll get Riva pretty soon. I don't know exactly how much shards I have. Not that much, not that much. So, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. A little bit every day. 243. So I get about 50 a month. So 3 months, 3-ish months, I'll get Riva. So yeah, I'm about time, right? About time for me to be definitely in 3 months. I should have Grand Inquisitor. So yeah. So I should unlock like 2 or 3 maybe of my Riva shards. But yeah, absolutely. 36 for us also. So nice guys, nice. So yeah, so you just have to follow your guild. So I absolutely will go for Cal Kestis. I think Cal Kestis is very important. He helps break that Cairo bottleneck. But I'm just not ready. I'm not ready. I wasn't ready. All right, let's go into Yub Nub. Yub Nub, you still here, dude? Sorry, it took a minute to get to you, dude. Yeah, but you guys have to like man, you're not safe for television with that name, Yub Nub. So 13 million GP, dude, you're huge. You're huge. 8 million galactic GP on characters, 5 million on ships. 30,000 galactic war battles. So you've been playing for like 7 years. 7 years. Only 3 years in. 3 years plus another 4, dude. So you can't cheese your galactic war battles. So this is 7 years of galactic war battles that you have. No, I'm not gonna. Oh, so the truth comes out, Yubnub. The truth comes out. Yeah. Yep. That's the basic math. That's the basic math. All right, so almost all R9s except for C and JMK. Third Sister Riva. All right, here, you guys want to play the 300 game? Who wants to play the 300 game? 300 time. So this is how we play the 300 game, but we'll just do it first before I start looking at your mods. So remember, he's only been playing through 3 years, seriously. So I'll give you one taste of his mods. I'll give you... Oh, Yubnub, come on, dude. Come on, you ruined it. You ruined it. You absolutely ruined it. What is that? You're the worst. You're the worst, Yubnub. You're the worst. So you're new here. So the way it works is, so normally we would just say like, we would scroll through your account, And then we would guess, everyone would guess where your last 300 is. So, but I would have to sort by speed and everything. So, that's over. It's done. No 300 game today. No 300 game today. At 13 million, you have to have like everything, pretty much. Just the way the math works. Yeah, see? Everything. So, I'll say this, dude. I'll say this, dude. You should get your relics up on you have to get your relics up on Kit Fisto. Okay. Look at this absolute scrub right here. Look at this absolute scrub. Only gear 12 on Paz Vizsla? What is this? Do you even whale, bro? Do you even whale? What is this? What is this? You call these Jedi Masters? You call these Jedi Masters? You're gonna disrespect Eth Koth and Kit Fisto by this? You R7 this pig nose over here. You R7 pig nose, but you leave a Jedi Masters at R5 and R6? Disgusting. Disgusting. Well, YouTube can't see it. No, it's the moment is ruined, Flynn. The moment is ruined. It is ruined. I'm sorry, my dude. I'm sorry. I wish I could unruin it for you so that we could all enjoy this, but I can't. I can't. I can't turn back time. I can't turn back time. All right, let's check these mods. Let's check these mods. No, Mara Jade. Mara Jade was the fastest non-GL. You have shit mods. Only 356. I'll say this, Yebnub. I'm really disappointed. I'm really disappointed in your mods, honestly. Absolutely pathetic. Pitiful even. Pitiful. That's what I said. Like I put the in pitiful for your mods. Look at these. Look at this joke of a mods. What is this? What is this? 4 hits, 16 speed? Disgusting. I spit on that mod. You can't roll anything over a 24? Well, here, let me help you out, buddy. Let me help you out. Go watch that guide. Go watch that guide. It'll help you out. What the fuck? You're serious? They're all 24. They're all plus 24. What is this? Is this like some joke, Yubnub? Is this are you playing some joke? Is this some like long game that you're doing? It's not bad luck. It's not bad luck. Every week, like this last week, I rolled a 25 and a 27. The week before, I rolled like two mods over 25s. So every week I roll mods over 25. It's not bad luck. You have to know math. Your arrows. You have to know math, dude. You have to know math. It's just statistics. It's just statistics. So I'm serious, Yubnub. Watch that video. Watch that video. It's a little rough around the edges because I made it. It was like I made it the first week I started YouTube. Like literally the first week or something like that. You don't use cat? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? You don't use cat. What does that mean? I don't even know what that means, dude. Can you explain it? Explain it like I'm 5 years old. Oh, defense. Okay, so you don't play her. You just throw her on defense. Okay. There you go. There you go. That makes sense. You have good mods on your GLs. Yeah, my strategy, Mark, was to just get box 9. That was my strategy. It's working really well for me. It's working really well. Hey, Music, how's it going? No, it's okay. Drive safe, my friend. Drive safe. Yeah, if I had your massive whale of account, I would slap a lot of my GLs on defense too. No, just nothing special today. Nothing special at all. We're not doing GAC reviews. Maybe tomorrow. If it updates tomorrow with the swgoh.gg, then I'll do GAC reviews tomorrow. But yeah. Yeah, you have good mods on your GLs, dude. Good mods on your GLs. Yeah. I'll say this. There's no shame in whaling, Yubnub. There's no shame in whaling. There's no shame in it. No shame in that. So what are your GL counters? All right, let's see your bounty hunters. Let's see your Hey, music, remember? Like, you're going this way and I'm going this way. And the trajectory is, it's inevitable, buddy. It's inevitable. Inevitability. This is really weird modding on Fennec. I'm coming for you, music. I'm coming for you. Really fast, but really weird. The last Datacron set. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with whaling, my dude. Nothing wrong with whaling. I say, yeah. So I say this. I don't know why you have tenacity set on her, because she has like tenacity up built into the kit. But, you know. For the secondaries? Okay. But I'll say this. And Flynn Morrison says this too. There ain't nothing wrong with a little whaling. I would have, if I wheeled, I would have no shame. Because I'll tell you, like, usually when I unlock like a big fleet or something, I've spent like $100 on crystals just to get that fleet to 7 stars. Usually, just for I did it for Executor and I did it for Leviathan. So I have no shame in my game. No shame in my game. So I accelerated that, but everything else I bought the you get all the metas. 10 mil player, free to play. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. That's why you don't have Bo-Katan. You have a really slow Anakin. Really slow Anakin. What is this? What is this? Yeah, I can tell, dude. I can tell. This is the slowest Anakin. This is the slowest Anakin I've ever seen. If I wanted, so last year, if Cam suddenly became like a requirement for something and I needed him, I would probably farm him with Get 3 personally. Yeah, 10 mil. Yeah, that was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. Yeah, I'm free to play. 10 million in 3 years. If you had Keller and Beck, you could use them. But you don't. I like this guy's double lightsabers. Enjoy it. Hey, Jar Jar Binks. Hey, we're just doing normal account reviews here. If you wanted a normal account review, as long as swgoh.gg updates, then I'll probably do GAC reviews tomorrow. Stop, yeah. We'll see how it is in GAC, but yeah, I'm not too impressed with Stop. Not too impressed. We'll see. Good account, dude. Good account. Okay. Yeah, dude. Do you have a lot of holes in your account? You should probably fix them. Look at these things. I'm sure there's a hole here somewhere. Yeah, here's a hole. There's a hole. This is a hole right here. This is a hole. I would probably work on those characters if I were you. If I were you, I would probably work on those. Get those up and running, you know. Let's see your Datacrons. Not as many as I would expect. Not as many as I expect. Let's see how you engage in Datacrons. I see you. I don't think you have. Oh, look at this protection up. Good for you. On Bodhi Rook, Rebel fighters. The skill rating. He's Kyber 1. Kyber 1. Let's see. 3690. Good. They're good. He has everything. He has everything. Everything. Everything is good. Good account, my dude. Good account. Good account. Alright, Flynn. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you have under the hood. Progress check on what? But thanks for letting me look at your account, Yubnub. It's a good account. I'm sure you'll see him sometimes. He's gonna climb back up in 5v5. So maybe you guys will run into each other out there in the wilds. In the wilds. Check the Galactic War before you start? What do you mean? What does that mean? Yep, checked. Good thing I checked that. Yeah, a year and a month. It's okay. Nice, Slasher. Nice. No one's gonna believe your account's old, Flynn. No one's thinking. No one's gonna call you a whale, my dude. No one's gonna call you a whale. So you didn't. We don't have to look at your Galactic War battles to know you're a young account. We can just see it. We can just see it. Hey, Rebel. How's it going? Yeah, I had horrible luck with these Datacrons. Absolute horrible luck. Nice, nice. Little wake and bake. Little wake and bake. Or wake and bake in, maybe? Wake and bake in. I usually do a wake and melon bread. Wake and melon bread. Alright, so what do you want me to look at your account, Flynn? What in your account were you interested in me looking at? For this one, I would say level 3s. Yeah. You want these, the doubt ones. The protection up and the doubt ones. So I'll come back to your account, Flynn. So I farmed. I'll go back to your account in a second, Flynn. Got it. So I farmed all these and I got absolutely nothing. No, I got like 2 doubts or something, or 3 doubts. That's it. All these, I did all the rerolls, and I only got 3 doubts. No protection up. Absolutely none. Impotency. No luck. After JML and Leia, what should you do? You have 4 of each? Well, good for you, dude. Do you have enough teams for them to use them all? Do you have 8 full R3 teams? Okay. Good. Then you'll be stacked. Throw them on defense. Take them for offense too. They're good. You're set then. You're set. You're going to miss them when they're gone. When they're gone. Let's see. First of all, you should finish off the stars on these. Like, keep farming your ships. Just keep farming your ships. Like, you have a good base. But get this fleet up and running. Farm that fleets. So this is what you should do. You should like finish off these fleets. Like, it's good that you have so you have two really good ships, right? You have Executor and you have Profundity. But you need 4 in Chromium and Erodium, and you need 6 in, where are you at? Where are you at? So you need 4. And you have like two good ones. And that's it. So you should keep building Malevolence. And then Negotiator, so that you have your 4. And then Chimera and Finalizer for your 6. But keep building these fleets. After Leia and JML, you should go Jabba. Like, easy. Easy. Jabba the Hutt. 100%. They have really good farming synergy. Profundity, Leia, JML. Really great farming synergy. So just go Jabba. I don't even have to look at your account. Look at this SOKR hiding. But yeah, like absolutely. Jabba. 100%. Start like Shard, yeah, Jabba to Pizza Hut. That's what I think too. Every time. Yeah. Well, this guy's account's only a year old. It's only a year old. And he has 2 GLs and 2 GL ships. So, you know, what do you want from this guy, Salasher? What do you want from this guy? What do you want from him? You have to have realistic expectations. He's on that 3-year, 10 million GP pathway. So, but yeah, Jabba, dude, Jabba, go for Jabba, 100%. 100%. Yeah, he's free to play. Yeah, this is a free to play account, dude. Absolutely. Just like that 10 million one, free to play. Yep. Yeah, I did Jabba into JML. That's why I just got Jabba. Like, I just got Jabba not too long ago, like a month ago or something. And then I'm immediately going into I'm starting GML here pretty soon. You want 4 mil GP for Proving Grounds? Can you handle Proving Grounds? Can you even handle it? I don't think you can handle it. Yeah. Well, it's his is also R7 Rebel. Yeah, he can. He can. So if you have Malgus, yeah, if you have Malik and Thrawn, then you can beat every single Proving Ground. So if you don't have Malik and Thrawn at R3, that should be your next thing, Salasher. Other than your fleets or whatever. I'd have to look at your account, but, you know, I don't know how far away you are. I should make a guide on how to bloat. Float your account. You didn't talk about Proving Grounds, my dude. You didn't talk about Proving Grounds. How dare I? I'm gonna time you out, dude. Don't make me time you out. I'll time you out in 2 seconds. But yeah, if you want, I can. What do you call it? I can't show you. But I can help you when you do it. Yeah, Malik is great. Malik is great. But you definitely should start. You should start now. Because Malik is not a hard farm. Malik is not a hard farm. So it took me like, I don't know, a month or something. A month and a half, 2 months. But I shard farm. I shard farm everything. So it wasn't long for me to get Malik. You don't even need a full Rollick team. So, oh, it just hit my heel so hard. But yeah, you just here drop your ally code Slasher. Drop your ally code. Yeah, drop our ally code Rebel if you want. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. Roast time. Okay. But yeah, Flynn, just go for Jabba, dude. Go for Jabba. But don't ignore those fleets. Don't ignore those fleets. So, because you still have a way for Leia and Jabba. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Finish your Malevolence first. So finish your Malevolence. And then once you're done farming the Malevolence, go for Galactic Republic. So like farm the Hyena Bomber, finish the Vulture Droid, finish the Sunfac. Hey Pat J. I got you, Pat J. Alright, so I'm gonna review. Let's see. Do Rebel first. I know I've looked at your account, so I'm not gonna go like super detailed with you, Rebel. I'm not gonna like delve into all your mods and everything because I already did that before. Yeah. But let's see. I don't know why, but your account size always kind of surprises me. Yeah. Because your account and my account's like honestly not that far apart from each other. Roasty McRoasterson. I'm not just gonna roast everyone. Look, you would say like, oh, this guy has 2 GLs. But you would be mistaken. You would be mistaken. Because here's this guy hiding. Here's this guy. Yep. So you would be mistaken if you thought, oh, this guy has 2 GLs. Nope. Nope. He has 3. He has 3 right here. Yep. Here's the 3. In 3 months? Yeah. You just have to be like, I only have 3 GLs. I only have 3 GLs. It's not that hard to catch up to me in GLs. I only have the 3, so. Like, you need some more investment in your fleets. Your fleets are really bad. You need malevolence. You need malevolence. How Rebel, how are you like how How are you at 6.4 million GP and you only have Negotiator 5-star and no Malevolence? But you should put some more effort into your fleets. Unlock the Malevolence to 5 stars. And then I don't see TIE Interceptor anywhere. But if you're close. Yeah, only the 8. Yeah, you need to ship harder. You definitely do, dude. You definitely do. Honestly, for you, I would go Jabba. That's what I tell everyone. Let's look at Rebel. I guess you can go to JML if you really want to. But I'll say this, like, you already have a GL. You have a GL that you don't have the Kyrotech for, you don't have the Zetas for. So it'll take you a little longer to get Jabba, but I think that would be the best thing for your account, is to get Jabba. Yeah, it is. It's really easy. You get it passively. You get Malevolence and you get Negotiator passively. So it's absolutely free to play friendly. So finish your fleets, Rebel, get Malevolence, get Negotiator, farm all those ships and go hard on them. Finish, start farming for Jabba, and then you can go Jabba into like JML or something if you want to, but it's going to take you a while. Well, I'll say that, like, he's in a good position to farm Jabba. Look, I did my due diligence, okay? I did my due diligence. He has Jedi Knight Luke already, right? He has Jedi Knight Luke. And he's not that far off shard-wise. Not that far off. He has Boushh Leia R5. He's Chrysanthemum's a Cantina farm. Skiff Guard Lando's pretty close. He doesn't have the resources right now to even take up the GL he has right now. I don't like her. Yeah, I guess. You can go for Leia, I guess. If you really want to. See how you are on your Ewok. Yeah, just finish Leia. Finish Leia. Oh, Mr. Jar Jar Binks himself wants to jump in on this action. I got you, Jar Jar. Yeah, go Leia. Go Leia into Jabba, my dude. You are closer to Leia. Oh, and Leia's good. Not as good, but still good. So just get Leia and then go into Jabba, I guess. So the reason I usually request or recommend Jabba, and I've said this a million times, I should just like make a video and then I could just like play that video whenever I start talking about Jabba. But like Jabba is an amazing farm. He helps with mods. I love mods. Like if you ask me, what should I farm? I'm gonna tell you, you should farm Jabba. Like he's an amazing GL. Like he's good in every single game mode. He's great in Grand Arena. He is the best GL for TW. He's amazing in Conquest. He's amazing in Rote. He has a node in every zone for Rote. Like he's just an amazing GL. He has the best return of investment than any other character in the game. Number one. Absolute garbage. You get like one Omicron and then like some like real crap relic material stuff. And it's random. It's not even the same every time. It's not even close. And it's only once a month compared to and then compared to Jabba's, you can do twice every 2 weeks. So it's like Jabba's twice every 2 weeks. Or Leia's once a month. And Leia's is like absolute garbage. Alright, so it's not General Jar Jar. It's Bomb Bad General Jar Jar Binks. Put some respect on the man's title. Yeah, one on me. Yeah, it sucks. It absolutely sucks. Yeah, Jabba is an excellent, excellent farm. So that's my recommendation, Rebel. Just go Leia. Finish your fleets. Finish your fleets. And then, like, get Malevolence. Get Malevolence. What's up with you guys and not farming Malevolence? What is up with you guys and not farming Malevolence? I don't understand. I really don't understand. It's such a great fleet. It's an amazing, amazing fleet. Even at 5 stars. Like that, before I got Executor, I was getting red box in for fleet galactic challenges with just a 5-star Malevolence. That fleet is just so good. So good. Stop that. You made me do this, Rebel. You made me do this. Shame. 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 Do you see what you make me do, Rabel? Do you see what you make me do? You made me get out the stick of shame. You made me get out the stick of shame. Like, you use the get to on your Kairos after you unlock your 2 ships at 7 stars. Hey, Womprat. How you doing, my dude? How you doing? Alright, yeah, flying. Alright, so who's next? Salasher? What'd you have to ask, Salasher? What was your, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, Malik, how close you are? Yeah. Alright, you're a ways away from, you have time. You have time to farm Malik from here. You didn't request this abuse. Ships. Yeah, you still need a farm executor. You still need a farm executor. So don't think you're clear to farm Malik yet. Like, executor needs to be your first farm. Absolutely. Farm executor. Leia and then executor, right? That's your plan? Leia into executor. Stop farming these trash. Night Sisters. Yeah, you gotta start shard farming. You gotta start shard farming. Actually, actually, I think, I think with Leia, you're probably fine with Proving Grounds. I honestly, I think with Leia, you probably don't even need SLKR. You could probably just do all the Proving Grounds with Leia. Like, I wouldn't even worry about Malik for now, because you'll have Leia before you're 4 million. The amount of tickets you've done? I don't know what you mean by tickets. Are you talking about Galactic War Battles? Because tickets is something else. You have Leia next week. Yeah. So yeah, you're a mega whale, dude. You're a mega whale. So. Yeah, but I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, you absolutely don't have to worry. Since you have Leia, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. Honestly, you could probably put like Cholo as your 5th. Biggs, Kron. I don't know if you want to. You can do whatever you want. Honestly, with where you are in the game, you're just going to put Leia down on the front wall and no one's going to be able to beat it because you're in Bronzium. So once you get Leia, you take SOKR on offense, you put Leia on defense, and no one's going to be able to beat you. So, and then you're until you start getting into like maybe a Rhodium or something. So it's just going to like boost you up to a Rhodium. Yeah, so just do that. Like you'll have Leia on defense, SOKR on offense. You need to like get your fleets up because your fleets are crap. Hey, Fedor, thanks for the resub, my dude. Thanks for the resub. I definitely appreciate it. I appreciate the support. So thank you. Thank you very much. I definitely appreciate it. So thank you. Actually in the YouTube world, I just became partner in YouTube too. So pretty excited about that. I haven't actually like set it up yet. Because I forgot to. But I just got partner on YouTube. I'm doing well, dude. I'm doing well. Just doing my just doing account reviews today. Right meow. Tomorrow I'm doing GAC reviews. So if you wanted a GAC review, we're gonna be doing those tomorrow. But today is just normal account reviews. But yeah, just a normal day. Yeah, dude. Keep working on your fleets, though. Keep working on your fleets. Like, once you get Leia, you need to go for Executor. Continue getting... No, dude. I don't think you understood what I said. I said after you finish Leia, go straight for Executor. Not ads yet. Not ads. I have to have 1,000 sub for ads. I think it's like memberships. It's really not a big deal for the for YouTube because it's only memberships. So it's just like subscribing on Twitch. It's like the same thing. But I don't get ad money until I get because I have the watch hours, so like enough people have watched my YouTube videos that I could get the but I just have to get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, which takes time. It takes time. Yeah. Because I have like, I just hit 500. Because I've only been doing it for like, it's been about 2 months now. I've been a content creator. Yeah, 2 months. About. So that's still really good progress, right? I think. Starting from scratch in 2 months having 500 subscribers. And at least in this niche of ours, like Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. It's not an incredibly huge like sphere, you know. There's not like millions and millions of people. It's not like universally liked, even by like Star Wars fans. So, but yeah, but on my way, just starting. Yeah, like continue working on your fleets, dude. Work on your fleets. Get Malevolence. Continue like passively earning the finalizer. Get all the shards. Start farming all the ships. Farm all your ships. Don't be that guy. Yeah, nice. Yeah. So my mod guides do really well on YouTube, kind of. So that's like what pushes out my content. My Grand Arena stuff, not so much. No one wants to watch me play Grand Arena, but as on YouTube. But as far as my normal stuff, like my guides do really well. I don't know. I just have to like experiment. So I'm thinking about doing some like new player guides too. So I started doing some Grand Arena guides. So I don't know. I just have to see what people like in the YouTube world, you know, because YouTube's like a really different. It's really different than Twitch. Like Twitch, 500K. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna make a video, Slasher, this weekend on how to inflate. So I'll send you that video once I make it. I was already planning on making it because I'm trying to make some like new player guides. So I was gonna make a guide on like how to inflate your your GP. Yeah, yeah. I gotta. I don't mind. This is all for fun. This is all for fun for me. So it's not like I'm gonna be a full-time content creator. You know. So it's the only thing is, I have to pretty soon. I have to make a decision, because I'm enrolled in graduate school. So I'm enrolled in graduate school, and I was supposed to start in March in graduate school. So graduate school and streaming is not going to be. Plus, I'm a full-time Marine. I don't know if I can handle graduate school plus streaming plus. So no, it's just like YouTube. People on YouTube are just like really fickle. So I'm sure when you watch like YouTube, when people watch YouTube, they're like really quick, and even I will do it. Like I'll watch that and I'll be like, oh, that's not interesting, and I'll go. But I'll sit here and watch someone live like do absolutely nothing, like because I'm interacting with someone live. But on Twitch or on YouTube, people generally want to learn something, at least in our community. Like generally, like that's like people want to get value from their YouTube videos. Like they want to learn something or learn how to be better or do better. Yeah. So, yeah, thanks. No, I appreciate it. Um, so yeah, so I definitely with work and graduate school and everything, it's definitely pretty hard. So I may have to, but I do have a scholarship because I'm gonna retire here pretty soon in like 3 years. So I don't know if because I have kind of like two pathways I can do. I could like really slow down the content creation and then just focus on my graduate school so that when I retire, I can be a therapist. Um, or I can like continue content creation as a side thing, and then when I retire, I can just go to school full time and then become a therapist. But I can still do content creation on the side. Um, but I already have my bachelor's, so I could also just like find a job with a bachelor's. So I don't know. I don't know. It's really like up in the air with what I want to do. So I have to pretty soon. Pretty soon. I definitely I don't think I'm gonna start in March, but I'll probably take a look at where I am with like YouTube and Twitch and to like just to balance it out. Like if it's worth because I have to like um I have to make a decision on what's best for like because this is fun, right? But at the end of the day, I have to make a decision on like what's best for my life and my family, So sooner or later, I'll have to make that decision on like I may have to really cut back on content creation so that I can go to graduate school, and then try to like maybe stream just like my grand arenas or something. I don't know. I don't think I'll just do it. What do you mean? C3 Chewy and Han? Yeah, so this is just becoming a therapist is like so I'm gonna just roast you guys so bad that you guys need therapy so that it just like um it gives me business. So that's my long-term goal is to like roast you guys so bad that you guys need therapy and then I'll be there as your therapist. So I'm playing that long game, that long game. Yeah, get these guys up and running. Absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah, finish Leia, get Chewbacca, C3PO, and Han. Um, to I don't know, Relic 5 at least. No, Relic 3 is fine for C3PO. Um, but if you're gonna have these guys with like just Relic 5 them. Mon Mothma, I don't give I almost cursed right there. Um I don't care about Mon Mothma. you, I don't. Mon Mothma is not that great. So, like, I would not slow down the Executor for Mon Mothma. Like, for Chewbacca, C-3PO, Han. Um, so, honestly, with where you are, you could just go, like, with whatever. Honestly, for you, right? Like you're pretty like low in there. For right now, you can go like Captain Rex and Kanan or something in there. Captain Rex and Kanan. And then, like yeah, you're gonna lose out on your Phoenix team. But this is still like a really strong. Who cares, dude? Who cares? You just have to make the strongest Leia team that you can so that it beats their whole roster. That's the point. Like, is you just have to, yeah, or yeah, if you want to, you just have to experiment. You have to experiment. You can put like Obi-Wan and something in there. I did see the video, because I really, yeah, she does. So if you really want to, you can get Baze. So the thing is, dude, you need to get Executor because, like, look at this. Look at what you're doing here, right? See this? Do you see this number right here? You are losing up to 400 crystals a day. 3 to 400 crystals a day on the longer you delay it. Like, you have a usable Leia team. Like, you absolutely do. Like, you absolutely do. You have enough rebels in here that you're fine. You're fine. Like, get Executor and then come back and finish off the Leia team. But you have a Leia team. You absolutely have it. But you are absolutely crippling yourself with your fleets, like your fleet income. You don't know what you're missing by not having those 400 shards. So what I'm saying is get Executor and then come back and do whatever you want. Like, here's the rule, right? Here's the rule. You get one GL and you get one GL ship and you can farm whatever you want, anything from there. But you need that. Like, once you have that GL ship, you can come back, farm whatever you want, whatever your heart's content is. But you're like, oh, I want to farm all these extra things. But that's like weeks to months that you're not getting 400 crystals. So is it worth, like, just do the math. Do the math. It's like 1,200 crystals a month. So is Mon Mothma worth 1,200 crystals to you? If she is, then yeah, absolutely. Go farm Mon Mothma. Go farm whatever you want. But don't do anything. Like, you already are close to Leia. Get Leia. You're going to have that defense of, you're going to put Leia on that bottom front wall. You're going to take SOKR. Even you can put SOKR in your top front wall and then try to beat them with like a one zone clear if you really want to. Or you can just like take SOKR on offense and then clear their GL and then you can win. So, hey, Egnards. Nice. Yeah, but you need that ship. Like, you need that ship. So go get that ship first and then come back and then do whatever to your heart's content. You don't have to triple farm it, my dude. I don't know where you... Double farm is fine. Double farm is fine for now. Yeah, because you still don't have your Razor Crest, so just like double farm them. You don't have to triple farm the Empire node. Because it'll take you like, I don't know, what, like a month and a half or something? How many shards do you have left on your Imperial Tar Bomber? $150 days? Okay, so we already did the math. Yeah, 75 days, so that's fine. Nice. You have a snow day today, Egnarts? That's a lot of snow. That's a lot of snow in a short amount of time, my dude. That's a ton of snow. It's been so long since I've seen snow. So long. Yeah, it was like, it was actually pretty warm out here today. It was like absolutely warm. It was like in the 70s or something. It's starting to warm up. The cold season is over. Yeah, absolutely. Imperial Troopers are worth it. You get 2 assault battles out of it. So yeah. You don't have to go anything crazy. You can like gear 12 Veers, Gideon, or like there's a lot you can do there. But the only thing you only need 2 at relics if you're doing the Imperial Troopers. So you can do gear 12 Stark, you can do gear 12 Veers, you can even do low gear Moff Gideon. And then you take Dark Trooper and R5 him, and then Range Trooper gear 12 him, and then that does the CT3 for both of them. So like these 2 at relics, the rest at gear 12, and that's 2 assault tier 3 assault battles. So yeah, absolutely worth it. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I was not a fan when I lived in New Jersey, having to do all the shoveling. Not a fan of it. The snow shoveling was not a good time. Not a good time. All right, Pat J. Pat J, you still here, buddy? Sorry, it took a minute to get to you. Took a minute to get to you, but we are here. If you can just show some sign of life. Some sign of life. But your count's doing really well, Slasher. So I'm just saying, you're getting like your fleets are absolute dog right now, like absolute dog. And I do have to preface that with like your fleets aren't weak, you're weak, but like you just have to start working them, my dude. Start working on those fleets. You're clipping that? What are you clipping? All right. Okay, sign of life. There you go. Sej. I've looked at your account before. Is there anything different? I've looked at your account before, right? I want to say I have. Band of Silent Brothers. Okay, so 8.5 million, 4.8 characters, 3.7 in ships. Okay, was there anything different since the last time I looked at you? Like what, is there anything specific that you're looking for? Fleet service where I do your fleet battles. Yeah. I don't even like doing my own. That's why the return of investment on my Leviathan has been so great, because I do like 1, maybe 2 attacks for my Leviathan a day to get first in fleets. So that's my return of investment, is just my time. That saved me a huge amount of time every day, especially considering my shard, like my shard's from 2018. So most players are have been playing for like 6 years. So yeah, is there anything, Pat J, that you were specifically looking for, or? I do have to say, I probably told you this before, but R9, that Jedi, that JML, R9 JML, do it, do it. Don't worry, I don't just walk, or I don't just talk the talk, Pat J. I walk the walk. So I'm 4 relics away from my ticket farm from JML, and I'm taking him to R9. So I don't just preach it. I'm gonna do it myself. Okay, let me look at what you have. So I'll say this. I'll say this about Leviathan, right? Um, I would say right now, Leviathan, honestly, unless you were like really close to Leviathan, I really don't think Leviathan is like the greatest farm right now. I really don't. Um, when he first came out, yeah, absolutely. The best thing you can do for your account. Right now, um, I think with the 2024 fleet coming out sometime soon, I would just go for that because I don't think the Leviathan is like super great. And I don't think whatever comes out is going to be, I think is going to be a tier above, just like what the profundity is for the Executor. I think whatever comes out next is going to be that for the Leviathan. Just a meta fleet that's better. Yeah, let me look. I would say you should have a Leviathan counter, which I don't really see here. Because everyone should have a Leviathan count. You don't even have like a fully fleshed out TIE dagger or TIE defender. So I would at least take this to gear 12. Like at least for Iden Versio, take her to gear 12. I know the Kairos kind of hurt, but you still have a shot with a gear 12 as long as, hold on, let me look at your Empire. Yeah, because with this, well, there's still more that you need. Because if you look at your Sith, you need to farm the Mark 6 Interceptor, the Sith Fighter. So you absolutely can, if you want to, go for that fleet. Like, it's fine. But if you go for Leviathan, it's an all or nothing ship. Because if you don't 7-star Leviathan, then it's not that great of a fleet. Like, it's okay on offense. You'll take out like profundities pretty easily. I'm gonna do it, Dr. Wiley. I'm gonna do it. So I'm a R9 JML. I'm gonna do it. So I think there's 4, maybe 5 R9s you shoot do. You can. Well, you can 2-shot it. You can absolutely 2-shot. Because I 2-shot the Leviathan, even 7-star Leviathans, all the time. And I go in with Chimera, I take out the bomber, and then I clean it up with like Home 1 Rebels or something, or a Negotiator, or even Malevolence. Pretty much anything like kills it after you take out the bomber. So you absolutely can 2-shot, because if your opponent can't, well, for me anyways, like my opponent and how I've been hanging around in Kyber 3, winning more than I'm losing actually, is I go in, I put my triple attacker Executor on defense, and I put my Leviathan on defense. That's 7 stars, and I take out their defense. And if they put a Leviathan and an Executor on defense, I clear their Leviathan and Executor. So it's not the hardest thing. It's just people don't understand ships. But if you have a Chimera with at least a gear 12 Iden, then you have at least a pretty good shot. I have a really good record with it. So you absolutely can do it. Like, the Scythe just makes it a single counter. That's it. Like, it opens up the possibility of killing it in one shot. But the Chimera with Defender absolutely can get you to ult, and then you can win. Once you ult that bomber, then it's 100% cleanupable. Yes, Solasher, you have to relic your pilots. It's not a GL ship if the pilots aren't reliced. Like, this ship enables the pilots to do what they do, but you'll have to relic those pilots. So you can get one in fleets. It's just you have to. Yeah, because if you have a 4-star Executor, then of course it's like the lowest of the top tier, right? But even a 4-star Executor can still be a 7-star Executor and a 7-star Profundity. So you should be able to climb off of executors and profundities. Because when I had a 4 and 5 star executor, like keep in mind this was when executor and profundity were the meta. Like I would still climb to first at 4 or 5 stars. Like it would be really annoying because they would kick me back to like the 20s. But then if I won every single attack, I could still get first. Because as long as you're like number 27 or something like that, then if you attack the farthest you can go, then you can get first without refreshing. So yeah, you'll just have to use all 5 of your attacks. But unless you're in some like ultra competitive fleet shard, then you should, even with a 4-star executor, at least top 20 to if you do all your attacks every day, at least. And I think if you're consistent with your attacks, you should be able to get like maybe top 10. You just have to have your ships timed out right. You have to understand the counters, and you have to do your attacks. You have to do your 5 attacks. So if you're just like not attacking and you're sitting there and you do 1 attack a day, then yeah, of course you're going to stay really low, but you have to like consistently attack. You have to understand. You can beat a 7-star profundity with a 4-star executor. It's better if you have more relics on your bounty hunters. But it's like yeah, so see, this is why you can't. It's because you have a gear 12 Razor Crest and a gear 12 Xanadu Blood. So I did it because I actually relicked my pilots. So if you have relic, I would say 3 on BAM. Relic 3 on BAM, you put 4 6-dot mods. Or if you don't want to put any 6-dot mods, you can just relic 5 him. It's up to you what you want to do. I just did relic 3 with 6-dot mods. Well, yeah, it's your executor isn't going to counter profundity. So you don't need relic 7 for the profundity counter. I could do it reliably with relic 3. So relic 3, it like sometimes I lose. I would say, I don't know, like 80% of the time I can be a 7-star profundity. Like 80%, maybe even more. I don't know. Really reliable. So much so that I would prefer to go for profundities when I was climbing with executor with a relic 3 BAM. Because all I have to do is survive that initial volley, which I usually do, and then you just bring in the TIE bomber and you win. Like that, it's that easy. Like that's the counter for profundity. Like survive 1 turn, bring your first reinforcement as the TIE bomber, and then you win. And it's that simple. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I get it, Hellscream. That's of course, yes. That is the downside, because you always, that's the thing with profundity is if they get good RNG and they just get a million assists, yeah, you're just gonna lose no matter what. But usually you don't. So, but I did it very reliably with an R3, like very reliably, and I climbed on pretty much only profundities. So if this guy just, if he's looking for minimum investments like R5, just put all 6-dot mods on Bane, and then bam, like four 6-dot mods, or with relic 3, or no 6-dot mods, relic 5. Yeah, profundity, dude. Profundity. If you have profundity, just climb with profundity. But you should still get some relic pilots. Like, absolutely. I would say this. As long as, let's look at your Rogue One. I would say just honestly, just take your. Oh, this is really close though. This is really close. I don't know. This is a conundrum. Hey, Emperor Jabba, how are you doing? This is a conundrum. A conundrum. I don't even know, my dude. You should have reliced up your Executor pilots right away, right? And my heart tells me relic up your... Man. Yeah. I would say just relic up your relic up Bam and Cad Bane first. Relic up Bam and Cad Bane. Just get Bam up to like R3 and put 4 6-dot mods on them. It doesn't matter the mods, just 4 6-dot mods. And then Cad Bane with 6 6-dot mods on them. And Cad Bane Relic 5. And you're gonna have a lot better luck. And then go for Profundity after that. Because like for Profundity you still have to get all the relics, right? So you have to take Admiral Raddus 6 more relic levels to R9, and then you have to take Cassian Andor to R8. So just you could have a usable GL fleet as soon as you take Bam and Cad Bane into relics. So just do that. What do I need my Zant blood? Why do you need Xanadu blood? Xanadu blood is in the starting lineup. Just watch Bit Dynasty's guides on fleets for 4-star, because he has guides like 4-star Executor against everything. Like just watch those guides. They're really good. They're really good. Nice, Jabba. Nice. Congratulations. And Slasher, that's racist. That's racist. But they're both like Xanadu blood is an important fleet, ship in that fleet. Yeah. Okay, then just do that, my dude. Do that. Like get your Executor up and running, and then go for Profundity, honestly. And I would take a little break from fleets. Oh, what relic? Yeah, Relic 5. What race are they? Here, let me see. And I won't bow down to your racism, Salasher. I won't bow down to it. I'm not gonna be held hostage by your racism here. You can go for Profundity, honestly. Like finish Executor, go for Profundity, and then from there go for like a GL or something, or another fleet. Not I wouldn't recommend going straight for Leviathan for you. I wouldn't. You're not going to have the fleet material to get Executor, Profundity, and Leviathan like back to back to maximize on them. And then you're going to have like, you still have to get those 3 fleets up. So I would go for like a GL in between like Profundity and if you want Leviathan, you can. But I would say like get your ships right on Executor, finish off Profundity, and then go for another GL from that. Hey Halsey, how's it going? Welcome to the chat. Thanks for the first time chat. How are you doing today? So that's what I would recommend, my dude. That's what I would recommend. And then probably Jabba. Just right off the bat, I'm just going to say Jabba. So go finish your Executor, unlock Profundity, and then Jabba. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. You can always ask your question, Salasher. Jabba, yeah. Yeah. Hellscream knew what I was gonna say. Because you already have JML, I know Jabba's like right around the corner. So go Jabba. Jabba's great. Like Jabba's gonna get you Smuggler's Run 2. You need to get mod income. It's a night and day difference. It really is a night and day difference. No, it's fine. I don't I only said that when I do Grand Arenas because when I do Grand Arenas, I'm like John Wick. I gotta focus. I gotta focus. A man of sheer determination is what I turn into. Like you just lightning focused, laser focused. So, oh man, you're gonna make me look at more stuff. Yes, yes, I would say yes, Pat J. Absolutely. But it's up to you. If you want to go Kenobi, go Kenobi. But I can only tell you what I prioritized, and I absolutely prioritize Jabba, because Jabba, and again, I build my account for because like, what is Kenobi gonna give you? Like, is Kenobi a great GL? Yes, he is. Is he great in Rote? Yes. Is he great in Conquest? Absolutely. Is he great in TW? Absolutely. Is he great in Grand Arena? Yes. But is he going to give you any more resources in the game? Like, is there anything he does that is going to be like, hey, I have more resources in my account right now because I have JMK? Chances are, like, no, he's not. No. So, like, is having JMK a month or and a half or something faster than Jabba gonna be the difference? Like, is your 5th GL gonna be the difference of like you super climbing up in Grand Arena that it makes up in resources for a month more than like Jabba? Yeah, that's fine. You can get JMK after Jabba. Let's see how far away you are. You have the shards. Honestly, I still don't hate Hot Cartel. Honestly, I don't hate Hot Cartel. So you sound pretty committed, right? You sound pretty committed to Kenobi. So if you want to go for Kenobi, go for Kenobi. But I'm just telling you, like Kenobi. Yeah, I got you, Halsey. I'll add you to the list. I'll just say this. I'll say this. Like JMK just doesn't add more resources into your account. That's it. Like if you just want JMK because he's like a fantastic GL, then yeah, absolutely. I'll say this too. Like you spread yourself pretty thin. You need to like really be more focused on your farms. Like farm one thing and then unlock that thing and then move on to the next thing. So because you're kind of like all over the place, and that's why you're 8.5 million with only 4 GLs and then 1 GL ship. It's because you're like, you get really close to stuff and then you start moving to other things, and then you get really close to stuff and then you move on to the next thing. So that's why you're really close to a lot of things, is because you're not like finishing it. So you really need to like, especially with these huge farms, when you commit to it, like commit to it. The only reason you should stop is if a light speed bundle happens. Well, yeah. So I that's what I would do. That's what I would do if I had your account, honestly. I personally wouldn't go for Bo right now for you, Slasher. Like you're not even 4 million GP. Bo-Katan isn't gonna like do anything for your account. It's unaccelerated. Yeah, that. Yeah, I know you don't agree with me on rosters, but I would say that like, hey, he's a great GL, like absolutely a great GL. But he's not doing anything for you. He's not getting you anything new. He's not increasing your resources, like not at all. So, but is he worth getting? Yeah, absolutely. So if you got Jabba, and you have your 2 GL ships, which you're really close to, fully fleshed out, then yeah, go for JMK right after that. But the mod income that you get passively from Jabba is absolutely insane, like absolutely insane. It's a night and day difference. I'll tell you, it's a night and day difference from like pre-Jabba and post-Jabba on the improvement my mods are having. So, absolutely, especially if you know what you're doing with mods. So if you know what you're doing, just that passive income is going to be absolutely insane for increasing the quality of your mods. So, all right, who's next? Next victim. Yeah, absolutely it is. That's 400 crystals every day. 400 crystals every day. All right, Senior Jar Jar. Jar Jar Binks himself. How are you doing, Jar Jar? That's good. And GAT crystals? I don't know. But just because you have a GL doesn't mean you're going to win GAC. I'll tell you this, there's plenty of my opponents who have many more GLs than I do, and they're still absolutely wrecked. So just because you have a GL or a GL advantage doesn't mean you're going to win your Grand Arenas. So, like, does it help? Yeah, absolutely. Anything that you have is a benefit to you in Grand Arena. And that's the beauty of Grand Arena. You can build your account for something else. You don't have to specifically build it for Grand Arena, and you're still going to do better in Grand Arena. But it's not like I'm telling them not to farm a GL. It's just one's going to take a little longer than the other. But Jabba is still an excellent GL for Grand Arena. So if you build because you can have a GL that gives you no resources, or you can have a GL that gives you passive resources that increases the quality of your account every single 2 weeks. So for me, I'm going to prioritize a GL that gives me something like JML gives you the ability to cheese feats in Conquest, which gives you more resources. Yeah, JMK is good in other game modes, but he doesn't really have something that allows you to do something that any other GL could do. Like, yeah, you can go with like a JMK and Prey defense, and you can throw him on the bottom wall, and many opponents will crash on him because they just don't know how to play this game. But, like, is that really like the best thing you can do for your account? Like, not unless you were like a few relics away. But you know, he's a fantastic GL, absolutely fantastic, powerful GL. I would love to have a JMK in my account, absolutely would love to, but I don't, because he's just not a priority for me. All right, so Jar Jar Binks is Sarah the princess. I was not predicting that. I was not predicting Jar Jar Binks to be Sarah the princess. Yeah. All right, so a smaller account, but that's fine. 3.7 million GP, 2.3 in characters, 1.4 in ships. Wow, you have a lot of Galactic War Battles played. You have an insane amount of Galactic War Battles played for your GP. Yeah, this is... Is this like you have 8 accounts? Okay. Yeah, because this looks like you're... do you know what this looks like? It looks like an account that... Yeah, she didn't go the 10 million in 3 years. Yeah, Egnard, someone was trying to say that their account was free to play at 10 million GP in 3 years. Yeah, I'm like free to play. 10 million in 3 years. I'm just really good. Yeah. So, yeah, 8 accounts. Yeah, my dude. This looks like what do you call those accounts? Those are old like accounts where you just like build resources through like guilds. Because does Galactic War give you? It doesn't give you It doesn't give you experience, right? Galactic War doesn't give you experience, correct? So this looks like an account that was one of those horde accounts, like an alt horde account. And then once you're ready to like, it's been gathering resources for like a year or two, you just like immediately took it to 85 or bought the hyperdrive bundle, and then you just like did everything for it. So that's what this account looks like. Because this is a, yeah, daddy funded it. um So this is a very, very tiny account for 2 million GP. Like absolutely tiny. Carbontes is not a factor for me. Yeah, a horde account. That's what this looks like. Okay. Oh, so you only played GAC on this account. Do you do your dailies? At least? Like just the dailies? Yeah, so Carbontes for me is not Galactic War, not GAC. Okay. My first? I think it was a Jedi Knight Revan. I think my first relic was Jedi Knight relic Revan. Yeah, just farmed for a while. Okay. Yeah, so what advice are you looking for, Jar Jar Binks? Did you want us to just like look at it? Or are you actually gonna play this account, or what's like what are you looking for here? But yeah, Pat J, I would still go for Jabba with that question, yes. All 8 accounts in-depth farming plan. In 5 minutes, go. Yeah. Yeah, because this is an account, my dude. This is an account. But you're playing it so irregularly. I don't know what advice I could honestly give you. Here's my advice for you, my dude. Or princess, my dudette maybe. Start playing this account. If you want some advice for it, play it regularly. Put some effort into it. Cause yeah, with this level of effort into an account, I can't really tell you what to do with it because you're not doing anything with it. You know what I mean? So if you come in and only do like maybe GAC and some Galactic War or something, you're not really gonna improve. So yeah, start just like actively playing it. Like I understand you have a lot of accounts, so yeah. Can't really give you much advice on this other than like very weird account. And start playing it if you want to put some effort into it. Okay, so you are start playing it. Okay, here. I'll give you a legit review then. If you're like legitimately gonna put some effort into it, then I'll This reminds me, like one of the first roster reviews I did, like the guy had, I think it was like 5 GLs, something like that, all level 1, like gear 1, level 1. And I stopped the review. It was like a 5-minute review. So I went on a mini rant about how this dude just like isn't on the rat race of life. Like he just does whatever he wants. And then I sent it to him, and he's just like, "Hey, thanks for the review, but like I actually this is like a real account. It's not a meme account. I just like chasing Galactic Legends." So I felt really bad because I was like, "There's this is a meme account. Like there's Dank. No, it wasn't Dank Ideals. It was who was it? I think his name was Larry. Larry 72. Larry 72. I think it was his name. He posts. Maybe Egnard's seen his stuff. He posts on Reddit sometimes, like because his account was such a meme that yeah, such a Larry thing to do. Yeah, so I do remember the name. It was Larry because I do remember seeing him, and he posted something about like his someone said something about like something with because he obviously hasn't done anything with it, but like about Galactic Legends and farming 2 at the same time or something. And then he posted a picture of his account. And I was like, oh, hey, Larry. I'll never forget you, Larry. Yeah, he's a nice guy. Nice guy. All right, let's see. Jabba and Exec. So if you're going for Executor right now, I really do like it. I don't think you need the super high relic levels on Bosk. Like, so I would stop like bumping up the relic level on Bosk, even for his ship. Like his ship is really, really durable. Like even at R5, it's gonna do its job pretty for the most part. Like its mechanics are so strong that it's gonna do what you need it to do. I would only bump up his relics for like the counter for Lord Vader more than for his ship. I don't know why you R8'd him, because your account isn't like very developed, other than like meme or whatever. You just like the character, but he's just like he's a really great tank. He really, if he can survive for the Lord Vader counter, it makes it that much better. R8 will make him more survivable to survive Maul's like onslaught, and it saves him from getting like that perfect attack where Maul just like kills him before he goes into half health, and then Maul then like, and then you don't get the turn on Bam. So like it's great that you did that. I have not, Solasher. I have not. That's Caloran Beck right now is still like whale level, so I don't see him a lot. So Kyber 3 is not filled with whales. And if they are filled with whales, they suck at the game. So so there's a reason there. Kyber 3 still isn't crazy. It's really not that crazy. So the solutions you have for needing more characters you already have for GAC, which is Wampa and Savage. There's other things you can do like but I wouldn't recommend. So if you had bought like a Lightspeed bundle, then OG Kylo is good. Excuse me. Just bang for your buck, like low gear for like low. Because where are you at? Chromium probably. Oh, Bronzium. Yeah. So for Bronzium, your count's not bad. Your yeah, bow on another count. So yeah, like I would get your CLS up and running. But other than CLS, I wouldn't slow down Executor or Jabba for CLS. So, yeah, I would, huh. I have seen lately that you can do challenge tier 3 with Mon Mothma at pretty low gear. So, and you already have some, if you get her to 7 stars. So if you take up the 3PO and Chewbacca a little more, then even probably at like low gear, this Mon Mothma could probably get them challenge tier 3. once you get her to 7 stars. I don't know what's the lowest gear you can do that with, but I did see that recently. So that's something to think about. I think you take out like Chewbacca or something. But so the hard part too is were you level 85 when you were like hoarding with this account? Or were you under level 60? So did you take this to 85 and start hoarding from there? Or was this under level 60 while you hoarded? Because if you just like took it to 85 right away, then you're gonna be in a tough fleet. More than likely, your fleets are gonna be in a tough place. You can do what you can for Executor, and that should start getting you crystals. But if you hoarded and you just like kept this account where it is, no. Well, I don't think this guy was like actively playing this account that much. So, um, yeah, I would say you're not even close to Executor. So I don't know where you are with because you don't have any of you don't have all the ships unlocked either. Like to even see where you're at. So I don't know where you are with your Razor Crest. How many Razor Crest shards do you have? No, no, under level 85. Well, were you under level 60? Okay, so you just don't have BAM yet. So that's why you don't have the Razor Crest. Yeah, so I guess there's nothing you can do but move forward, right? Regardless. So yeah, just go Executor. I would probably fit in CLS in between. So if I were you, I would probably go like Executor, CLS, Jabba or something. But I don't even know how close you are to Jedi Knight Luke. It doesn't look like you're that close. Reef and IG. Yeah, my dude. Okay, your Rolos are 3. Landos. Okay, so you're not bad. Not bad. Yeah, I would just like start being more focused with your farms because it looks like you're farming both kind of like simultaneously. That's unactivated. Yeah. Because you still have like and that's kind of like the difficulty with what you're doing here is you're really like it looks like you're farming like Executor and Jabba at the same exact time. Like which isn't really efficient. Like you need to farm like one major farm. You can't really like farm two things concurrently like that require the same resources because you're just like slowing both at the same time. So like choose one or the other. Yeah, this is a really old account, Hellscream, so I'm sure he has like tons of Zetas. Because it's like a very underdeveloped account, but he's still like passively earning those income. So I would say this, like just focus on one thing. Like if you're gonna get Executor, focus on Executor. If you're gonna get if you're gonna go for Jabba, go for Jabba. But you can't like and don't get me wrong, like farming should be like a onion. So there's like multi layers of farming because there's all like hundreds of resources in this game, but you can't like put your main resources like Kyrotech, signal data, Zetas, into two separate farms at the same time. Like you can shard farm for Jabba while farming Executor, or you can shard farm for Executor while farming Jabba, because that's just energy, and you should be building towards the next farm that you're doing, but you shouldn't be putting like Kyrotech and Signal Data and all these like these main resources into two separate farms at the same time. And you're kind of like you're overly generous with your R7s, so this is slowing you down. Like, are all these R7s fine? Like, not Darcian. Like, I would say no on Scion. I would say R5 would probably be more than enough for like Nihilus and Treya for a very long time. Like, is it the worst thing in the world that you did it? Like, no, it's not. But yeah, like you really should focus your farms, and that's gonna do much better. But I don't mind your farming pathway. It's a good farming pathway. It is. So, like, continue that. All right, Halsey, let's look at your account. Halsey 13. I don't hate the trio. I don't hate the trio. I think the Scion is like, I don't know, like R3 Scion if you want to. I don't even use Scion. I don't think Scion makes the cut even in fives. Like even in fives, I would not want Scion. I would rather have someone else. Maybe if it's like you're punching down, but I feel like Scion shouldn't make the cut. Like if you there's not a lot of fights where I was like, oh, thank God I had Scion. You know, like it's either I would rather him not there and I have the extra banners, or I would rather another character that brings something more to the fight than Scion. And that's why he's kind of like in a weird place. Because if you have like Treya, Nihilus, Scion on defense, it gets Imperial Troopered. Like it gets Imperial Troopered so hard. So Scion gets booted by Savage like 90% of the time. And then, hey, Coat Critic, how's it going? Maybe like, because even if you're going for like geos, like if you're gonna have like, don't get me wrong, I fully believe in having a gear 12 Treya, like a gear 12 Treya, because my gear 12 Treya allows me to beat JMLs. So JMLs on defense, and I face tons and tons of JMLs on defense, and a gear 12 Treya allows me to beat that JML on defense, even at R9. Like R9 JMLs on defense, like super JML teams with Gas and Hoda and Jedi Knight Luke and Jedi Knight Revan, and I take my gear 12 Treya against that team, and I at least clear all the sides, and then I clean up JML. So like Treya is a wonderful farm, like wonderful farm. She's a wonderful character, but does she need R7? Like hell to the no. You don't need an R7 that team. Do you need an R7 Scion? Like absolutely not. R3 maybe, and that's just like if you want a Scion and you want like to use a Datacron, but like is it like the Nihilus and the Treya and even the Scion, like that's gonna be really good for a while. Ignore the fleet. I'm not gonna ignore the fleet, Halsey. I'm not gonna ignore that fleet. You can't just like, oh, ignore my lack of fleet income. Like ignore my lack of the most important resource of the game. I cannot do that, Halsey. I cannot do that. You ask too much. You're climbing again. Not fast enough. ANZGC. I don't know ANZGC. 7 million. At 7 million, you should probably have a better fleet than this. than this. Like, don't get me wrong, wonderful ship, but is your Marauder a wonderful ship? Not really. And at 7 million, you should probably have a better fleet than this, I would say. I don't know ANZGC. I don't know it. Australian, New Zealand, something. Something. I don't know. I don't know what that GC stands for. Oh, so you have an executor. They're a big guild down under. And the down under. Okay. I would probably still climb with executor over your negotiator. Unless your executor is like absolutely horrible. But you really should. Yeah, the relics are fine. You're American though? Whereabouts in the Americas are you from? 183. So I would either speed up your Cad Bane or slow down your Razor Crest. So you can do either or. I don't hate either, but you should have your Razor Crest 1 speed slower than your Xanadu Blood. You'll probably have a lot more success with your fleet climbs if you did that. But you can slow it down, take off some 6-dot mods on the Razor Crest, or you can speed up the Xanadu Blood by bumping up his relics. Down under. So 2 GLs, SOKR, JMK. Okay. You feel like yeah, that's some good advice. Stop so fast. I like how it looks though. I do. The fact that this guy's like on your fourth line. Yeah, your 4th line means your mods need some work. Maybe. $364. Oh, never mind. That's a really fast cat. That's a really fast cat. Let's see how your mods hold up. See how your mods hold up. 551. All right. It's okay. Honestly, I see a lot of people mod JMK horribly, and they're like, it doesn't matter. That's an insane amount of health on SOKR. Like an absolute obscene amount of them. This is... I haven't seen as... Yeah, you have all health. Yeah, this is the most health I've seen on an SLKR. The damage is decent. The speed is pretty low. I'll tell you this. I don't like this, to be completely honest with you. I'm gonna be 100% with you. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it a lot. I don't. Personally, like, I think it needs to be fast. SOKR has a need for speed, and this is not fast enough for me. Like, yeah, the health is, yeah, whatever. It's pretty nice. And the reason why he doesn't have to have like this much health is you take him into ult and he literally is invulnerable. Like, he is invulnerable. Like, but you need him to take turns, and you need him to get out in front of Leia so that you can stun Drogon. But I really don't like this, to be honest. Like, the damage is okay, but I wouldn't sacrifice like 50 some speed for like 50k health personally. Not when he's like he has invulnerability. Just because you can doesn't mean it's because we don't know the Leias you've placed. You know, they may have been like absolute dog Leias. You know what I mean? Or maybe they're good. Who knows? Or maybe it was like not ideal setups. But let's see. Yeah, because you're in Erodium 4. Like, the Leias in Erodium are in Erodium for a reason. So, not saying you're it's wrong. I'm just saying it's not right. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Honestly, I would rather have like an offensive SOKR. Well, Kyber 5 just means you're going to Erodium 1 anyways, or Erodium 4 or something. Like, because in Kyber 5, you just immediately drop. Because at the end of the season, you drop into Erodium. So. So 599 is incredibly fast for SOKR. Like fast SOKRs are like in the 580s. Like absolutely, like 599 is like crazy fast for SOKR. See what else you have in your account. All right, so you bought the Ray bundles. Bought the Ray bundles. Did you farm SOKR? Let's see. Looks like you bought the first order bundle. You did not buy the Rebel bundle. It seems like the Rebel bundle probably came out during your break or whatever. Right? Is that why you didn't buy the Rebel bundle? Captain Rex, are you going for Leia? Nope. Look at this. Hey, Redior. I don't know how to say your name. Redior. Okay. Well, you didn't buy all the bundles because you didn't buy the SOKR one. If you have the Zetas, I would put at least like a little bit more investment into your Night Sister. Because if you just put the Zetas on them, like this is still a good team. The Zetas on Mother Talzin. So if you put the Zetas on Mother Talzins, this is a team that you can use in Conquest. It still takes out like Grievous's, and then you could use it to take out I use Daka Zombie to take out what do you call it? To take out JMKs and 3s. In 5s I use the bounty hunters to take out Lord Vaders. You don't have the bounty hunter counter, so I could see why you would use that, but make it an in-app purchase. That's the most important achievement in the game, Redior. That's the most important achievement in the game. So if you do that achievement, the rest are cake. Absolute a cakewalk. But that's the most important one in the game. Yeah, but if you put just a little more investment into them, like just a tiny little bit, then you can at least do challenge tier 1, and then they're useful. They're still useful in like Grand Arena. They're still useful in hard conquest, hard conquest. I'll take these all the way up to zone 5 and just absolutely dominate teams with Night Sisters. So like same gear, like very similar gear. I think yours has actually more gear than mine does. You don't yeah, you can just like all you need is the Zetas on Mother Talzin and that's it. Like, of course, if you can get like Marin to gear 12 in her Zeta, like it's an yeah, absolutely Scottish salty gamer. Just drop your ally code, and I'll review your account. So, but that'll get you challenge tier 1, and I would say arguably like challenge tier 3 is great. Like it gives you a lot of income, and for all the ones that are very easy to do, like SOKR, CLS, Imperial Troopers, absolutely aim for challenge tier 3. But like challenge tier 1, Night Sisters, absolutely fine, absolutely fine. Because you know that especially for those injector pieces, just having enough so that you never have to farm them again is an important part of just like passively, because it's all about passive income. Like how much passive income can you get into your account? And challenge tier 1 for Night Sisters, especially if you have all the other challenge tiers except for like what do you call it, the Inquisitors, then hey, that like really adds up. Really adds up. So you have to put X's in between your in between your name. Uh he has JMK. Like JMK can do all his proving grounds. Oh, not I'm sorry, not for this account. The other account? Mm, yeah, you have to like this. Yeah. I think I looked at this already, yeah. Let's see your mods. Let's see how much depth you have in your mods. Steep fall off. Very steep. The Fast Rex. Fast Rex. 322. So you don't need tenacity. You don't need tenacity on Bosk. Just protection's fine. Just protection's fine. So he mostly goes with grief now, and grief is just gonna cleanse him. Like just go full protection on him. You can give this to someone else that just needs like you can save this for like a Jabba mod in the future or something. But or if you want a speed set on Jolie, you can put this on Jolie or something. But yeah, he wants protection. Emotes are good. Thanks. Yeah, I like my emotes. But this is a good account. Good account. I would like more investment in your fleets, to be honest. More investment. And then for just for the speeds of your ship, like someone else mentioned, like you don't want to take Executor 6-star. Just save up the shards and take it immediately from 5 to 7, just because you don't want the General Grievous? Whatever. What does this do for you? I'm curious. Like, yeah, you have a turbocharged malevolence. You have a malevolence, right? So you have a really strong malevolence. But what does R9 GG do for you? He's your favorite character. Okay. How's the fleet perform? Is the fleet really does the speeds make that big of a difference for you, you think? At R9? I've never seen an R9 General Grievous in fleets, so I don't even know how this would perform, but I am interested to see how how it would perform. It's funny, my favorite Star Wars character is Clone Wars General Kenobi. So looks like we're enemies. He's a good character. I like his story. I like his story. Um, I think I think they could make a good like side like if they wanted to. I think they could make a really good um like standalone for General Grievous. Okay, yeah, because it's based off him. Yeah. Well, I need to put more investment in my General Grievous because mine's Gear 12. It's in the works. It's in the works. As soon as I have JML, I'm gonna fix my pilots. But this guy needs some more love from me. But stop. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe offensively. Maybe offensively it'll do something. Um, but we'll see. So what's your current farm? What are you currently farming right now? Okay. And what do you plan to do with that? Into JML or Java? Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I like that plan. Really solid plan. Yeah, I don't hate that idea. I don't hate that idea. Um, I think having two GL ships is really important. Really important. So, especially if you can like Executor is really great on defense. It doesn't hold as well. It doesn't hold as well. Because if you place or play against an opponent who knows what they're doing, then Executor isn't going to hold. Like, no matter what. Like, there's so many ways to beat Executor. Once you put in a burner, like, you can go in with Malevolence, you can go in, like, Finalizer kills it, Chimera kills it. Like, there's so many things. The freaking Radis kills it. Like, there's so many fleets out there that absolutely just like stomps out Executor that are very free to play friendly. And I'm not talking like your Malevolence that's like R9. I'm talking like Gear 12 General Grievous with all Gear 12 pilots will take out a 7-star Executor if like with decent RNG, but once you burn it, like that fleet goes down because without its mass assist, like they don't like maybe they'll kill a vulture droid in the beginning, but they're just basicing, and then you just absolutely like freaking donkey stomp that 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 houndstooth. Like you just absolutely demolish it, and once the houndstooth is down, then you just like finish off the rest of the fleet really easy because there's nothing holding you back, and the mechanics for Malevolence are really strong. So this fleet on defense by itself isn't going to like give you what you want. So at least take in like you'll have your finalizer to take out their Executor. And then a Profundity, you can put it on defense if you want, if you think they can't clear it. or you can take it on offense. It's up to you. I like Profundity on offense personally, just because I think it can be cheesed also pretty easily. So, but I don't hate that. I think it's important though to have 2 GL ships. Just because everyone has an executor. Like in a Rhodium, is your executor gonna hold? Probably, because people in a Rhodium, like even if they have like massive accounts, they're not that great. The greatest. They don't really know what they're doing. So in front of fleet, I would say even yeah. I would put the JMK just on the bottom wall if you're gonna like block something. But yeah, it's up to you. The JMK and Prey defense is pretty strong. If you put JMK on that bottom front wall, like even if they have JMK counters, sometimes you just lose. Sometimes you just lose. Like last time my last Grand Arena, I went in with SOKR and Daka Zombie, and they had the no revive cron, so Cat kills Daka immediately. They immediately attack Zombie, and it's just SOKR. Luckily, I got into ult, and I ulted, but I had like such low health because they like went straight for SOKR. And I killed Kenobi and Cat, but then like my health was like a sliver, and I didn't have I had healing immunity on me, so I couldn't heal back in time, and I lost. Well, I didn't lose the Grand Arena, but I had to clean up Kenobi by himself. But I'm just saying, like, Kenobi's a really strong defense, even if your opponent knows what they're doing and they have a counter for him. So like, and he still requires a tough cleanup, because you can't just like throw Wappa in unless it's like a really strong Wappa, because it has really low success rates even as a solo Kenobi. So something to think about, I guess. I like your farming pathway though. I do. I have, like, if you go Jabba Profundity Leia, or Jabba Leia Profundity, that's fine. I'll say this, like, your farming pathway is kind of like, will take a while. So if you finish Jabba and they announce that like 2024 ship, and you're in a good position to take advantage and farm it, I say you should. But like, if you're not in a good position to farm that ship, then, you know, Profundity is a good farm as well. But not a bad farm, or not a bad account. I would say your mod depth needs just a little bit of work, but it's not bad. It's not a bad account. I don't think I have, yeah. All right, Scottish. Yeah, no problem. Here, I'll say this here. If you want, you can check out this guide. It's pretty good. I recommend it. It's a good one. It's a solid guide. So it may help with your depth. But once you get Jabba, like, your mod income is going to increase a lot, and then your mod's standards will increase a lot from there. All right, let's see what you're doing, my dude. Let's see what is going on in the Scottish Salty Gamers world. So you don't really have a dark side team yet. It looks like you're probably going for Geos maybe, or you use like some variation of like the Palpatine Darth Vader Maul Savage or something, or maybe Palpatine Grand Moff Tarkin. But yeah, I would say this. Like take Mara Jade up to 3 star and take her at least to like gear 8 and put some investment into her. That'll really help Palpatine. And that could be your yeah, I would still say like put some investment into Mara Jade. Like put some investment into her. What do you mean for ships? What ships is Iden Versio giving you? Like I understand like you don't have the defender, right? So what do you mean you're using her for ships? Because like you need the Geos, right? Imperial TIE Fighter is great, Bomber's great. Farm the like you should be going straight for Malevolence with your Get To. So it looks like you're going to be ready for, or you are ready for, to start earning Zetas, which is great. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So you're earning Zetas already, which is great. But you need, as far as your dark side, I always recommend, Iden, like once you have access to Geo Brood Alpha, yeah, that's a solid team. You need it to farm your Watch Shards. Okay. Iden. So Iden's good. Like there's nothing wrong with Iden. But I would say probably right now your strongest dark side team is actually Emperor Palpatine. So Emperor Palpatine I think is probably stronger than your Imperial Troopers. But if you want to continue with Imperial Troopers, that's fine. But I wish you would have went Veers Troopers instead. Like Veers, Dark Trooper, Moff Gideon, Piet is better than this. But if you want to keep doing this for now, that's fine. Because Iden Troopers are good, so it's not a waste. And this helps you with the raid too, if you start doing the raid. Yeah, I don't know. I much prefer Veers Troopers over Iden. Like don't get me wrong, Iden's good. Iden's good. But I don't know. I just don't think Iden, like leading up to something, right? Because like you should have a pathway that leads to something. And I like Veers Troopers because it leads to Veers Troopers leads more towards well, it's not 2020, it's that it leads to Executor. Like it leads to Executor. So Iden is good, yeah, absolutely. But you can go in Veers Troopers and then you can build an Empire team as well. And that's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Because if you have Palpatine, Vader, Mara Jade, that's a really strong team. You have General Veers, Dark Trooper, Moff Gideon, Admiral Piet. That's a strong team. And then Veers Troopers and Palpatine team both synergize into Executor. Like Iden synergizes into the Chimera, but let's be real here. Like the Chimera isn't going to be your main fleet because you need the TIE Interceptor for it to really like shine, and you're not going to have that for a very long time. So it doesn't have like early game synergy is what I'm saying. So for early game synergy farming, you want Veers Troopers, Emperor Palpatine, with Vader, Thrawn, Mara Jade, and then you invest in those, as much as you can because you don't have to limit your investment into them. And then that investment goes straight into Executor, which should be your first main farm, so that you can start earning crystals and then your account starts snowballing from there. And that's why I'm saying I'm not like willy-nilly, like, oh, you should just farm Veers Troopers because, Veers Troopers is fun. I'm saying it because it has early game synergy and it all leads to your first main farm that every new player should do, honestly, especially if you're going with like troopers. And it allows you to get crystals into your count as fast as possible so that you can start accelerating your count as fast as possible. So yeah, there's like, but so does Veers Troopers, like Veers Troopers, General Veers, Colonel Stark, Range Trooper, all those are in the the um the raid. Hey Papa Sprinkles, it's going well, my dude. How are you doing, Big Papa Sprinkles? So that's all I'm saying. Like, hey, you want to keep going with Iden, keep going with Iden. My recommendation for what I would recommend for you is like just pivot, like because the investment you put in Iden isn't bad. Like this isn't bad. Like all these troopers, you're gonna use them sooner or later. It's good that you have them because it'll help you with that raid. And you need at least like some participation for your guild because even early game guilds should be doing the speeder bike raid. But I would say like start putting some more effort into Palpatine, Darth Vader, Braun, Mara Jade, like especially Mara Jade. Like you're sleeping on Mara Jade. Mara Jade is an absolute beast, like an absolute beast. Like you get her in your roster and you're gonna wonder why you waited so long to get her in her roster, especially under Palpatine lead. Like she and Palpatine are amazingly strong. Okay, yeah, absolutely, Scottish. And then as far as your light side, I like what you're doing with light side. Um, I don't know why you're farming. I don't know why you're farming. Like, stop with the Tebow. I don't know what you're doing here. Um, so like Phoenix is good. Phoenix is good, but with Phoenix you don't use Ezra. Like Ezra's not good. So you already put like some investment in him. That's fine, but start investing in Sabine. Well, even at like 2 stars, Sabine is still really good. Or, I'm sorry, even at 2 stars, Mara Jade is still really good. It's still the best Empire you can have. So just like start investing. Just even if you take her to 3 stars, like literally, I had mine at 3 stars, gear 8 for like forever until I started farming Star Killer. So like even gear 8 or like whatever gear you have, low gear, 3 stars is fine. So yeah, it's fine. You have Ezra, but farm Sabine. Farm Sabine. Like you're gonna want this team. Like this team is good. Like yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this team is fine, but just continue to farm Sabine. Like farm Sabine. Like this team is gonna take you all the way to end game. Like you'll use this team for forever, until it like becomes obsolete, which is gonna be a really long time. But you're gonna want Sabine in there. You're gonna want Sabine in there. So yeah. So stop with the investment on Ezra. Start putting more investment in Sabine. Yeah, Zeb can stay where he is. As far as your Ewoks over here, stop with Tebow. I don't know what you're doing with this, but stop investing in Tebow. Start farming Wicket, and like if you want to start doing something with Ewoks, then you're gonna need Wicket and Nisa. Wicket and Nisa. Like, T-Bow is absolute garbage. This is a huge waste right here. Yeah, but stop with T-Bow. I don't know what you're doing. Why are you farming Ewoks right now? Like, what's the purpose of Ewoks? So forget about Ewoks. Honestly, like, forget about it for right now. Like, go. Your first GL will be Leia. I don't like that. I don't like that. You can, like, do whatever you want, but I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, T-Bow should never be like don't get me wrong. T-Bow has a use in this game. He absolutely does. Like, as a lead, you can cheese some feats for stealth because he gives like stealth to his team. Like, you have like a 50% chance to get stealth. So like, I use T-Bow sometimes when I just need to do like that stealth feat and I just want to cheese it really quick. But do you need T-Bow? Like, absolutely not. Like, absolutely not. Yeah, so some things that are like good early game, you didn't invest in, like Jedi Knight Anakin. But I would say this, like, continue your investment in Phoenix, continue your investment in Veers Troopers, Emperor Palpatine, that Empire team, all great investments. But I would say your first big farm should be Executor, and then after that, if you want to do Leia, then do Leia. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. As long as you know, like, hey, T-Bow isn't gonna unlock C3PO for you. Like, T-Bow is not gonna do that. But if you're just like doing it for those purposes, then hey, more power to you, my dude. More power to you. But like, stop investing in them for right now. When you have Nisa and yeah, absolutely. It absolutely is like a bonus, but I struggle to tell someone who has absolutely nothing in the game to farm something that they're not interested in for the sake of efficiency. Like, if you want Leia because you want Leia, then farm Leia, you know? Farm, there has to be some passion in your farms. So yeah, so I don't hate Leia, um, but you just need to have passion in your farms. Like, if you want your first GL to be Leia, like, if you're only farming Leia because you think like you only think that Leia is like the top of the meta, then I wouldn't farm Leia. But if you're farming Leia because you're like simping for Leia, then go ahead and farm Leia. That's why you're farming Leia, is for early resources? Like, why do you want Leia? Like, and keep in mind, this is like, it's a long road. It's a long road to unlock a GL. As your first GL is a really slow unlock. Like, everything gets progressively faster as you start earning more resources in this game, but you're like a long ways from your GL. So that's why I'm saying, like, go after whatever your passion is after you get your fleet income. Like, get your fleet income and then follow your passion. If your passion is being like as efficient as possible, then hey, that's what I'm here for, and it's probably Jabba. Okay. So as far as like assault battles, I always say do one big farm, and then after your big farm, then finish an assault battle. So like get your GL ship, do an assault battle. Get a GL, then do an assault battle. And then you mix in the assault battles with the what do you call it? With the GLs. So like that, and it balances out because it's like, okay, you get Executor, finish Imperial Troopers, and you get 2 assault battles. Then get Jabba, then do like CLS, and then farm like SOKR or something, and then you get an assault battle there, and then you do like Night Sisters or Inquisitors or something like that. And that's why I say like mix in the assault battles with your big farms. All new shards are plagued with light speeds. But if you actually get Executor, then you'll be fine. So I'll say this: if you go Executor, right, and then you go into that 2024 fleet, you're gonna absolutely hold fleet shards for pretty much forever. Like if you continue with the meta of whatever's the best. That's what I did. So I went from like the weakest, smallest guy in my fleet shard to being, like top 5 all the time because I chased the meta for fleets. I went Executor and then immediately into Leviathan. So like back to back, like I unlocked Executor, started farming a Leviathan, and then I got Leviathan, and now I just like dominate in fleets. So Executor, and then if that 2024 ship comes out and it's approachable for you, then do it. If it's not approachable, like it requires a bunch of like conquest characters and things that you just don't have that are like impossible to get, then start farming GLs. Excuse me. And come back to it. But yeah, as far as your pathway, like you're fine. But I'm just saying, like start investing more in those teams. Hey, Decepticons, start going for those farms for those teams that are gonna lead into Executor. So I think Jabba gives you the best resources, hands down. The best GL, it depends. It depends. I think right now defensively, Lord Vader has the best super team. If you have like everything in the game and you create like a super team with Lord Vader, I think he has the highest defensive holds. But other than that, like, I don't know. I still think Jabba for both. Like, don't get me wrong. SOKR has a special place in my heart since he was my first GL. But I just think Jabba is just like the superior GL. Like his Smuggler's Run 2 is just absolutely insane for what it gives you account wise. Like absolutely insane. So yeah. All right, but it's getting late and I think I'm gonna call it. So yeah, thanks everyone. Let me see if there's anyone to raid, but I do want to say thanks everyone for hanging out with me, letting me look at your accounts. Tomorrow I'm doing GAC reviews. So if you're interested in having your account reviewed for Grand Arena, then I'm going to go through and review accounts for Grand Arena. We'll look at your defense, we'll look at your offense, and then we'll see like what, and we'll also look at your account and we'll see if there's anything we can do to like improve your account. Yeah, no problem, Scottish. Like I do hope I can continue seeing your account like as we progress, because I'd like to see what you do with it. It seems like you have like a plan, so I do like to see those players who actually like research and put in the effort to see how it goes. Hopefully it'll be there tomorrow. Hopefully. It usually is. It usually is a day after it concludes. So I'll say this. So if you're on the YouTube world, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're on Twitch, then go over to my YouTube channel and like and subscribe. Follow. I do appreciate it. I am trying to get to 1,000 subs on YouTube, just so I can like get ads monetized. So that's probably like my biggest hurdle is the 1,000 subs. So that's gonna take me a minute to get. But I do appreciate all you guys like coming here, watching me, hanging out on Twitch and YouTube. So I appreciate all you guys. So yeah. So thanks for hanging out. And as I said, let me see if anyone's on Twitch for me to. But if you guys have any questions, you guys can always join my Discord server. So a little plug for that. And then you guys, I do answer that pretty regularly. So if you guys are interested in joining that, then you guys absolutely can. And then generally I do try to answer like throughout the day and everything. So yeah. Other than that, like yeah, there's no one for me to raid. So yeah, everyone have a wonderful night, evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. So take care.